Hi everybody, it's Noor. Today is another episode. We have another episode of Actually Caucasian. I have a very special guest. All my guests are special, but today's guest is so special to me. It's my niece. She's my sweetheart. She's the first baby that we had in the family, and she's not a baby anymore. She's so grown. So today we're going to be talking to Naveen. She just signed on, and we're going to be seeing what she thinks about different things, all from her perspective. I'm so excited. Let me invite her in. Invite. Okay. Can't wait to talk to you, Neen. There she is! Hi, Naveen. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, Khaltanur. How are you, Idris?
Oh, you're so sweet. Idris and Khalo and Idris, Ihsan and Khalo are watching you in the other room. Idris is so excited to see you on here. If you want to tell him hi.
Hi, Idris.
Oh, you're so sweet, Nini. Thank you so much, Khalto. I miss you so much. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. You look so beautiful, Khalto.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, Habibti. So many people are so excited for today's interview because you are such a popular girl, and I think you already know that. Do you see all the hearts in the corner?
Yeah.
You see them just popping up? That shows that people are happy to see you and they like what you're saying and they like what's going on. So it's 2 thumbs up from everything going on. How about this? Introduce yourself.
Okay.
Tell us about who you are. What are your interests? Where do you live? Kind of like, just give us an idea about who is Naveen. How's that?
Okay. So, I'm in 4th grade. I live in California, and I'm Circassian, and I like doing a lot of things.
Yeah. What is your favorite school thing to do in school, for example? Your favorite subjects or topics?
Writing and reading.
Wow. Okay. Beautiful. How do you connect with your culture, Nini?
By watching Circassian dancing videos. And I was in dance practice, but I left, but now I'm probably gonna start again next year.
Okay.
And, I wear my mom's shirts that she made.
Oh, your mom makes shirts. That's right. What about your mom's shirts are special to you?
Because they're made from her, and because she makes them really good design, and it represents my culture.
Your culture, right. And you're Circassian, and we are so lucky to have you in our community, Khanjo. What's something that you think is important that people should know about Circassian people?
That there was a genocide and Russia took over our land.
Oh, okay. Do you know anything else about that? Kind of like, did you and your mom ever talk about the history or anything like that?
Well, I know that my great-great-great-grandpa got separated from his brother in the genocide.
Right. And one brother went to Jordan and one brother went to Syria, right?
Yeah.
And our family is the branch that went to Syria.
Yeah.
Where I was born in Syria. That's how close that branch, you know?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the history behind the misuse of the word Caucasian? And what would you like to tell people about those who don't know about this subject?
I would probably, I think, I don't like how, like, people think that, like, Caucasian, it's like, it means like you don't know your culture, but that's not what it means. It actually means like you, it means it means being Circassian from the Caucasus Mountains. That's what it means. So.
Right. Right. I like how you said that. You said the first part of that for some reason when somebody says that they're Caucasian, even though they're not, their family's not from the Caucasus, it kind of takes out where their family's actually from, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like let's say for example, you're from Ireland or you're from Italy
Okay.
and you say, "Oh, I'm Caucasian." No. You're not Caucasian, right? You're
Yeah.
Italian. You're Italian American, Irish American, Polish American, right? Like everybody else in this country, right?
Yeah.
I like how you worded that. Um, what's a characteristic that describes your culture as a whole? What would you say?
I think being respectful is really important about um being in this culture, and being brave and courageous and heroic.
Heroic, wow. With respect, who do you think respect goes to? Like when you say respect, that's such a big word. Like who do you, what does that mean to be like a respectful person?
To treat them nicely and fairly, and to like be polite, like be respectful to your parents. If you have really good friends, be respectful to them.
Mm,
Your teacher too.
mm,
Your family.
beautiful. How about like also being respectful to yourself, right?
Yeah.
Right? And there was another one, respectful. Well, you know, respectful to the planet, respectful to, you said elders, even younger people, right? You could be respectful to younger people.
Like my sister. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Like all little brothers and sisters or cousins or anybody, you know. Like I respect you. I respect you a lot. You're so
I
special to me. You're so sweet. I love everything you said. Heroic, courageous, brave. I think these are characteristics that would help anybody get through life in general. I think those are really important. To, if it's hard to be brave, you should still try, right?
yeah.
Right. Um, what culture besides your own do you admire and why?
I admire Palestine because my dad that lives with me is is from Palestine, and also Yasmin, she's half Circassian and half Palestine, and also I admire Armenian because um my Yasmin is also a quarter of Armenian, and my grandma from my dad's side is Armenian,
Yeah.
and also because they all Circassian and Palestine and Armenia all went through a genocide too. And my dad in New York, he's Circassian, and then my 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 other dad is Palestinian.
Right.
And
Wow.
Armenian.
Wow. You know, Armenians are technically Caucasians. They're considered Caucasian as well. So that's really cool. So like Yasmin, for example, she's half Circassian and then a quarter Armenian. And then I know her Baba's Palestinian. I think I'm doing that math correctly, Tash. If I make a mistake, let fix me. But she's really Caucasian too, huh? She's super Caucasian. And I think you're absolutely right. Palestine, Armenia, and Circassians like the Caucasus have all experienced that. Unfortunately, they have that in common where their people had their land. They're fighting for their land. They're trying to defend themselves, you know, against very strong, kind of like forceful powers. But you know what's beautiful about all three groups, Nini, is that we're all here and there's
Yeah.
such beautiful cultures, and we every culture is so rich and can celebrate like thousands of years of culture and just beautiful history. And it's so beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, because um because all of those countries went through genocide, and now like we're like all of them are kind of like combined. Like we're now like some Armenians live in California, some live in different countries, and even Palestinians people live in California, different countries, and even Circassians too.
Right, right. The word for that is diaspora. So like when you don't live in your home country, you live abroad, you're living in diaspora. You're living in communities outside of your own homeland. And Circassians, man, we've been doing that diaspora thing for a long time. We're like we're like professional diasporas at this point. we know how to do it. Inshallah, one day we can see our homeland, and we can go visit and see where our ancestors and all of our family originally comes from. Yasmin would have to go to so many places, but me and you, we just gotta go to one, right?
Yeah, a lot of Circassians live in Jordan, right?
True, correct.
Yeah.
A lot. Let's go to the next question. Okay, what are the cultural values? So what parts of your culture do you show your little sister, and do you show her like all the or like you try to teach her about it and show her about it as often as possible?
I try to speak Circassian to Yasmin, and also I try to teach her respect.
Beautiful. And how do you teach Yasmin respect? So I can teach ihsan.
So like sometimes she'll hit. So if she hits, we all try to teach her like no hitting, or like no like going in the cabinets.
Oh, man, you know it. We always say this: Ihsan and Yasmin, put them in the same room, and I don't know what would happen, right?
Yeah.
Tell how to like the words and stuff. Like, what do you say? Like, how do you know how to say in Circassian?
Okay, let's hear it. All right, Adigabza, let's hear some.
Aquajmo, which is come here.
Yeah.
This is sit down nice.
Oh, yeah.
And pat is nose, nat is eyes, shat is mouth. That's all. Yeah, shat is mouth, and that's all I know.
That's all you know. Do you remember how to count when you were in the dance group?
No, I never learned how to count.
It's usually Aquajmo.
Aquajmo. So funny. I'm trying to remember now. What do we tell Ihsan? But I can't even remember. I'm so like zoomed in on this. I can't even remember what I tell my kid. But those are some really important ones. Because of course. Okay, and then the next question. Do you have any hopes for the future of Circassian culture?
To get their land back, and then once they do, I want to visit there, but I want them to get their land back first, so that way it feels more like home if I visit.
I see.
And not forgetting who they are.
I see. What are some ways we can try to remember about who we are?
Whenever you see people at school, most of the time they're kind of like disrespectful. But you have to kind of remember that you're Circassian, so it's not good to be disrespectful.
I see. So even if you see other people doing things, you don't necessarily have to do what they're doing. You can be who you are and be so proud to be representing your culture in that positive way. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and also not saying inappropriate things.
Big one. Big one. Yeah, totally.
At school, a lot of people are saying really, really inappropriate things. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, people like the same thing I tell Idris, people are, you know, you can only care about and work on yourself, right? So you can see what people are doing and you can just try to learn from what they're doing, but learn what not to do sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's even me, Nini. I'm in my 30s. I'm 35. I'm gonna be 36 this year, and
I thought you
can
were
you,
I thought you were 34 or something.
no, a couple years ago. But even me till today, I look around and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the good and I'm gonna leave the bad and I'm just gonna be the best that I can be because there's always someone watching. There's always someone paying attention to you just to see like what's Nini doing? What's she gonna do in this situation? Um, okay, and then this is the last question, but I would love to, you know, if you have anything to say after, I would love to like keep talking to you forever. Um, the last question, what parts of your personality do you think your ancestors, which I know your mom explained this to you, I'm just going to say it again, basically like your great, great, great grandparents, but it's not just them, it's like everybody in your family, like everybody who is part of your family story. What part of your personality do you think these people would be proud of? If they met you today and they never met you before, what part of your personality would they say, oh, wow, Nini, like you're really just our dream come true?
I think representing my culture and the showing respect most of the time, like for a really long time, when my grandma from my dad's side would visit, like she was visiting for a while, we would eat, right? But I would try to like wait until she eats and then start eating. That for any elder. And also, like, I try to chew with my mouth closed and be polite.
You're
And,
so sweet.
and even just being kind too. And then I'm trying to show people how to speak Circassian.
Okay. Well, you're teaching Yasmin every time you talk to her, so that's super important.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And I'll tell you what, so I'm related to you, and right now we live so far away and we hardly get a chance to talk. But as your family member, I am so, so incredibly proud to say that you're my niece. Oh my God. And I love seeing you grow up. I love being able to have these conversations with you, Naveen, sorry. And I find your smile, your stories, everything. It just makes me so happy from like deep, deep, deep inside my heart. So I think that if your ancestors could meet you, I think that they would feel exactly how I feel. I think that they would look at you and just say, ugh, if all the kids are like this girl, Circassians are going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We have hope for the future and we have so much to look forward to. I think that's exactly what they would say about you because you carry that respect, you carry the bravery, you carry all the honor and the heroic parts of our culture in your heart, Khalto, and I can see it like in your face, which I just want to squeeze. There he is. Thank you. Oh, okay. So, is there anything else you want to talk about? Is there anything else regarding Circassian culture that you want to share? Maybe a happy memory or just your ideas about it?
Tell her you have fun facts.
I have fun.
You came with fun facts. Oh my God, let's hear it.
Okay, so first, I like doing art, and I love art. I love doing art.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is like painting, drawing. I don't know if this counts as art, like
Of
you know
course.
the rubber band bracelets.
Of course.
And then you did the circuit, like the mountains and the flag.
I did actually a picture of like the mountains, the Circassian mountains, and then a flag. I like reading and writing when I'm not forced to at school.
I see.
I like video games. I like school, and yeah, I'm in 4th grade. And then my mom made a shirt, and I wore it to school. Well, we have school uniforms, but when when it's like you can wear whatever you want, some days we're allowed to. I tried to wear Circassian like clothes, so my mom made a shirt, and I wore it to school, and this boy, he made fun of me. I didn't hear him. I get another person, another girl. She was like, I heard him say that. What is that? What does it say?
Mm-hmm.
And my friend, she's like, why are you making fun of her? And
That's a good friend. That's a good friend.
He doesn't like answer that much. He's like, whatever.
Yeah.
But my friend Jennifer, she asked me, what does it say? Well, she was trying to read it, and then she's like, never mind, I don't know how to say it. it because my mom, she made it like the 12 tribes on the shirt. So I'm like, well, it's the 12 tribes in Circassian. It's saying it in Circassian, but English words.
Right.
Like English letters, but like it's trying to pronounce it in Circassian. And so she's like, can you read it? But I couldn't read it because like it's upside down for me. So
of course. You can't read like this.
Yeah.
But then.
But I tried to explain to her that like it's just because actually it's everyone thinks that I'm like from Saudi Arabia or something, but I'm not.
Okay.
I told my friends, no, I speak Arabic, and I'm not Arab. I'm Circassian.
I see.
I told them that.
Oh, Nini, even when I was a little girl, because my name is Noor, which is very Arabic, it's in the Quran, it's Noor, it's an Arabic name. I went through the same thing where people were like, because I used to say, oh, I'm born in Syria. And then they would say, you were born in cereal? And I was like, no, not cereal, Syria. And then I would say, it took me a long time before I started saying, oh, I'm Circassian and I'm from I'm from this area. I was like in high school when I started to do that. So you're starting way before I even thought about it, which is, I'm so proud of you for trying. That's that bravery that I was talking about, because it is brave to be who you are in this world. A lot of people, they just want to blend in. They don't want to, show who they are. They want to just kind of, and it's fine. Everybody does what they want to do. We all blend in a little bit anyways. We're going to blend in, right? Because of where we're all living. But it's, what I'm trying to say is, it's very brave that you wore the shirt and you explained it. You didn't get upset. So you might go like, well, why were you laughing? I mean, it's kind of like, why are you laughing? But that's very brave of you. And I promise, as you get older, it doesn't get easier to explain where Circassians are from and like our story, but you'll meet people who are really interested and they'll listen. And I promise you that will happen, because I think a lot of people who are watching, when people ask, where are you from? Your last name, you look different. You'll explain it and they'll be so happy that you told them.
Right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So,
wait, doesn't my name mean unique?
Yeah, your name does mean unique. Yeah.
There you go.
And then I have another fun fact. I think you probably know because Tit and Jidda, my grandma and grandpa from my mom's side,
Mm-hmm.
um, they both speak different dialects to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wonder how they understand each other when they're.
I know. I know. What's it called? Jiddo, which is my dad. She's talking about my parents. Jiddo, he is Kabardey and Tete is Abzak. So unfortunately I don't speak it to like to know. I'm like you. I kind of like wonder how they figure it out, but I think that they know or understand the other dialect, like it's close enough, minus a few words here and there or sounds. Like maybe it's like Egyptian Arabic and Syrian Arabic.
Yeah, because even Arabic it sounds a bit different each
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like the closest I can compare it to. If anybody's watching and kind of could give a little bit more information, that's the closest that I can compare it to. So like a Syrian, Arabic speaking person can talk to an Egyptian speaking person, but they'll have different words, they'll have a different accent, and you know, my parents, Tit and Jiddo, they like to poke fun at each other. You know, they like to make fun of each other all the time because their their dialects.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you some.
Oh, okay.
She wants to show you the shirt like that
Oh,
she about
okay.
the kid made fun of.
Okay. I know which shirt it is, but for everybody who wants to see, Natasha, my sister, designed this shirt. So as you can see, she listed all the tribes, and you've seen, if you're into like, you know, custom tees and things like that, you've seen shirts like this where it's like Chiapas and then like all these like places that are, you know, dealing with things, or you know, there's a political element there, and for Circassians and Caucasians in general, you know, we have this, of course, political element deeply woven in the fabric of our beings because of our history. Thank you for showing me your shirt. I can't wait to get my own.
So yeah, that was not my size. It's mine's tinier, but
Smaller.
It's in the Placide, right?
Yeah. That's why I couldn't wear it. I tried to like whatever like we have, like, you know, like how like sometimes, like for example, winter, there's like, you know, like they put like winter spirit week or something like that.
Right.
So then they put, you can like like for example wear a shirt that's with words, or like, no, that's like Dr. Seuss or something. So like wear a shirt with words. I'm like, okay, I'll wear that shirt, the one that I showed you. That's actually when that boy told me that. I don't think he knows where he's from because you know, also one time we were doing an assignment like cultures, and he got like a Muslim country. So I don't even know about all this Muslim and that he really mean about it. He's also like that with Circassians.
I see.
He just says mean things.
Is he the one that said the thing about the Taliban or whatever?
No.
Oh.
That was another kid? I'm gonna take a walk with you to your school.
Yeah, he's not even nice to. He's only nice to the boys. He's not nice. Also, like, though this other boy, he talks about the Taliban because he knows that like kind of like that I'm Muslim, so like he's trying to make fun of it. That's why.
Bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, these people, they exist, and I'm sorry that you had that experience. I do a lot of reading about feelings and kind of like why people do certain things or say certain things, and unfortunately, people don't. The way that we should approach life is with curiosity and openness. And when you're curious and openness, there is so much you can learn, and you can just share love and exchange love with people. But when you're very kind of closed-minded, and it seems like maybe these boys are a little bit closed-minded, they're not curious, they're not open-minded. I hope as they grow that this will change for them. I hope as they grow they will learn to be more curious. But for now, they're young, a little bit immature, probably
They
very
hear stuff from
immature.
their families. Their families probably think.
Exactly. So, but there are a lot of people that come from families that speak that way, and they change. And when you see somebody like that, you don't have to tell them that I hope you're going to change, but you can just be your beautiful self, and maybe that will like click a light in their head. And you know what, Nini? You don't have to focus on these people. Think of
Yeah.
think of everybody who loves you. You know what I mean? And then focus on that.
Because they're just like they. I don't know. They like to bully me about my culture and how how my skin looks like. They think that because I have like light skin, like they're just also being racist too. But except skin, it's like culture and like religion. That's why.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you have those experiences, but you have your family who loves you so much. Look, my friend Raya, she said, we can't control people, Naveen. We can only control how we react, and you can help change that. So you're mature, and you have your beautiful mama, you have your daddy, you have Yaso, you have Tit and Jiddo, you have me. We got your back, and I hope that you know that even if one or two people at school have an issue with just the diversity of the country that they live in, and that's their problem, not yours.
Yourself.
Yeah. It's because I wanna. So right now I'm taking Arabic class, but after this year, I wanna do like Circassian class or something like that.
Okay. Well, there's a YouTube channel. It's called Little Aslan. And I don't know who made it, but it's really cute. And I've been actually learning and reviewing my Circassian from that channel. It's so cute. It's all about things in the home, eating, different objects names, and though it's very nice because it gives you exactly how to pronounce it. And if you watch it a couple times, you might remember, like, before I started watching this, I forgot the word for blanket, and now I remember it's sh'en, and I just love that I remembered that. So I try to use it now, and I try to remember it, and then different foods and different things around the house, like I said. So I highly recommend it. It's very nice, and I think Yasmin would like it too because it has all cute kids in it.
Yasmin was watching it I think last interview you did. She
was watching it. I love her so much. Ugh. And I can't wait to meet her. I haven't met, I met Yasmin after she was born, but we moved. So it's been, and then COVID and da-da-da. But I don't know if you know, but I'm going to be moving back to America.
Wait, are you going to move to California or Texas?
No, Texas. But we're going to be super close, and we're going to be, inshallah, hanging out and seeing each other again. One of our viewers said, be proud of your origins, your whole origin has more meaning than all the negative words you'll listen to in your life. And I think that that's very beautifully said. And that's something we can all remember.
Yeah. And
Just,
he said that Barcelona won today.
yes, Amaduti has been sending you hearts, and he's been so enthusiastic.
Loves. So say
Is
congratulations.
Circassian?
No, they're from Spain, but still, it's just his favorite team.
His favorite team. So double the reason to celebrate for him. Well, thank you so much, Nini. I love talking to you. Hopefully, once I get back to Texas, me and you can have more of our video chats, because we missed you, and we'll get to come see you. And maybe you can come visit us in Texas, and we can show you all around Dallas and stuff. Yeah.
We're gonna do that.
Yes, inshallah.
But calm weather.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to come in tornado season? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not like that.
Wait, are there tornadoes in Texas?
No, there's not.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh, yes, means happy to see you. Tits Imagida sending you faces. Oh, see, everybody's saying we love you so much. Thank you so much, Naveen, for coming on my channel and for talking to me about all the beautiful things, the way culture touches your life. You know, as I get older, and of course I have my 2 kids, and your mama has you beautiful girls, I think she can agree with me that everything that grown-ups do should be for kids. So yeah. So thank you so much for coming on here. I have no doubt that your ancestors would be so just dancing up and down proud of you. And for the woman, the young lady that you're becoming. Were you gonna say something?
She raised her hand.
No, I was stretching.
Oh, okay.
What's it called? I also just one last fun fact. What was it? I like cooking. I like baking with mom.
You and your mom are like the dynamic duo of the kitchen. I want to cook in the kitchen with you guys. You guys make it look so cute and fun.
Oh.
I like cooking. Even with I remember when Drees used to live with me, like when we all lived together. Hannah would bake us chocolate chip pancakes. It was so fun.
Yeah. Well, you know, Idris loves to be in the kitchen too. So maybe that's something we can do it one day. You and him doing that, and then
together now too.
Yeah.
You both know how to do the dishes now.
Actually, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not.
I remember me and Idris, we used to go to the garage and then eat popsicles, and there was a ball pit. We would jump in it. It was so fun when we lived.
I know. We've been watching some of our home videos, and you're in so many of them, and Idris loves it. And you know, he gets to see you being respectful to him, since we've been talking about this word so much. And I tell him, look at how sweet Nini is to you. Look at, she's sharing with you. You know, Nini, you have a real talent and a gift at making other people feel special. And when you do that, it just shows how special you are. And because your name is Naveen and it means unique, so it just all comes together, and you are really just a perfect example of your beautiful name, mashallah. So thank you so much, Khato, for being kind to my kid and sharing with him and eating popsicles with him those few years ago. I hope that we can make more memories in the future. And we can have Ihsan and Yasso just being tornadoes all around the house, chasing after them.
That would be fun for me.
That would be fun. Okay, I think that's good. I love talking to you. I hope you had a fun time.
I did.
Tita Majida says, I'm so proud of you, Naveen. Maybe tell her I love you and make her feel good before we hang
Wait,
up.
I'm gonna add a comment to her.
Oh, okay. I love you so much. Growing up in the tech age, guys. I mean, there's no fear. I love that so much. She's just like gonna do it. I love that. Thank you, Khato.
Oh, I put a U.
Send it.
Ah! Oh
Just
my
send
God.
it. It's okay. That's enough. Okay.
Okay.
Send. Go. Send.
Oh, okay. Thank you too, Tash, our guest, off-screen guest.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for having her, and this was a lot of fun.
I'm glad that you think so. Hopefully one day we can get you on. There she is.
Yes, I will get interviewed, inshallah.
Okay,
soon.
Awesome. All right, girls. Well, thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful Sunday. Wish me luck with packing and moving. It's a disaster over here, but we're getting through it.
We can't wait for you guys to come back, and we love and miss you guys so much.
Thank you so much, Tash. All right, make sure you kiss Yasmin on her cheek for me, okay?
Those boys for me too.
Yeah.
I will. All right, Yella, take care. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, just X out here.